So, and then from here, you can see this brand strategy agent. So we're taking all the inputs from Google Drive, and then we're using this to create the visual elements, the personality, the positioning, even the storytelling and the campaign and opportunities from this as well, right? And so with this process here, what we've designed is a workflow where we can take that image, get the AI to analyze it based on our brief, and then step by step, just create every single part of it. Right? Now from here, what we can also do is we've got the creative director and we have the production specialist. So let me show you step by step how that works. So when it comes to this process over here, we have the creative director. And basically with this, we're analyzing the brand, the visual elements, personality, etc., and using that to generate like a UGC style video, right? So UGC is usually very authentic. It works really well with AI as well because it's very convincing, and that creates a great ad. And then we've got the AI production specialist over here, right? With the AI production specialist, what we're essentially doing is using this whole process here to just create something that's really interesting. And then we're going to generate the brand video using FAL, right? FAL is that API that we use to generate videos using Vero 3. And it's the best way I've seen to generate videos step by step. Now, if you want to see more examples of how I've generated this as well, you can see some examples here. So, for example, this was a stormtrooper playing the banjo. So you don't have to create an ad. You can create like some just cool viral videos using this process. You can see the examples of the avatar generation here as well. We even have an example of me holding this book and then talking about the book and that sort of thing. So let's play that.
About a book that has genuinely changed the way... Hey everyone, today I want to talk to you about a book that has genuinely changed the way I approach building connections online. Hey everyone, today I want to talk to you about a book that...
And so that sends it over to FAL. We wait 2 minutes, we download the brand video, and then we upload it to Google Drive like this. So really powerful workflow. Professor Daly says, user-generated content. Can you elaborate, please? Yeah, so with user-generated content, what this means is kind of like a vlog style, right? So you've got different ways of creating content. And one of the best ways, I think, when it comes to like a sort of usability perspective is generating like user-generated stuff, which means like it kind of feels like a vlog, if that makes sense. I want to show you some more examples here.
I used to struggle with my...
All right, so here's an example of UGC versus non-UGC, all right? And this is kind of all included inside the same workflow. So, for example, here, this is kind of like UGC, right? So he's pulling up the phone, he's creating the content himself, he's talking directly to the camera, and it feels like a vlog, right? So that's what UGC is when it comes to that stuff. And then if we play this, you can see an example.
Are you...
Right? And then this is more like kind of a movie style or advert style, right? Where you've got a guy laughing, he's with his friends, the camera is very professional, the lighting is professional, etc.
used to struggle with my skin. But finding
this again is not UGC because it's not on a phone, he's not recording it himself.
the right routine has given me...
And then this is still again not UGC, right? So that's a big difference between them and how it works step by step. So this is basically how it works, people. How to use it, how to set it up, etc. If you ever have any issues with running the workflow,
sharing this has been a journey.
Here's another example of UGC. But if you're ever having problems running the workflow and that sort of thing, then just test it step by step. But also, you've got to be careful as well because, for example, when you're running this, sometimes the APIs don't work, right? APIs can let you down. No one really tells you that on YouTube videos. But when it comes to these APIs, like sometimes, for example, Vero 3, it can break, or Nano Banana can break. So it's just something to be aware of as well. It's like if you have a problem and it's the API specifically is that module, for example, posts into FAL, then just try rerunning the workflow. And sometimes that works as well. So here's another example of UGC. This is, again, the same product, but this time we've used a female.
Sharing this has been a journey, but look, my skin feels so much better now.
So that's more like UGC style. She's holding the camera, etc.